Or 2 touch now.
2 touch. Left foot only. Go. Come now, my white.
1-0. 2-0.
Yo, yeah, teeth.
What is happening with Ravel Morrison? Ravel Morrison remains at Precision FC, and understanding that in the past, Coach McLaren wishes for him to see or to join a different club, if he remains at Precision FC, will he be called up to represent Jamaica in September? Well, join Premier 7 right now for the big chat. Don't let anyone steal your dream. It's your dream, not theirs. This is a quote written by Dan Zadra, as it links directly to our own midfielder in Ravel Morrison. I am sure that a lot of us would have seen on YouTube a video in circulation with Ravel Morrison and Damian Lowe spending some time together as friends, juggling the football. But the mere fact is that Damian Lowe is playing for a club in Saudi, while Ravel Morrison remains in UAE. And it is not a problem, whereas, footballers should be on their break. But in a time of importance, I think Ravel Morrison is lagging behind. And of course, people, today on Premier 7, I want to talk about the matter because I believe that even though Ravel Morrison is a fan favorite, not all of the times it will be the fans of those who are selecting the team. And the thing is, Ravel Morrison, you know that the fan base is a huge fan of yours, but guess what? We are not the ones who select the team. So you'd have to find yourself in that position to convince those in authority to pick you. Sometimes we have to take some blames on ourselves. And in that case, people, time's running out. Ravel Morrison must find a better club before September. People, if you have your opinions to share, Premier 7 doesn't have any problem because guess what? This is a platform that allows for persons to share their opinion. From this video, I'll be talking about why Ravel Morrison still matters to Jamaica, same club, no call-up, and where could he go? Because when there's a problem, it is not good to be a part of it, but rather to be a part of the solution. Now, I always consider the fans, so I have done a poll recently that speaks about, should Ravel Morrison remains at Precision FC, do you think he will get a chance to play for Jamaica in the third round of the World Cup qualifiers? 149 votes, 70% stated yes, 16% stated no, 14% stated not sure. From that, 3 comments and 10 likes. I think Ravel Morrison, if he sees this, he will be of the belief that, all right, the fans are defending me. But remember, we the fans are not the ones who select the team. And I am a fan of Ravel Morrison, but I believe that, remember, the coach spoke about not having enough or not having the evidence to really see what you're doing. And reflecting on the past games, Ravel Morrison rarely gets a chance to kick the ball. So Ravel Morrison, you need to get yourself into a club imminently. All right, so why Ravel Morrison still matters? I think he does matters, but I want to talk about it. Ravel Morrison is now 32 years old, and he would be considered as not a rising star because he has passed his 20s. He's not on the rise, but he's more so on that level or within that category of persons who should make a comeback. Paul Pogba fits in that category, and as you realize, he was banned for doping, but he was in that mindset to get himself into a club, seeing that he wishes to play the World Cup next year. So he's at Monaco, and he scored a brilliant goal in a friendly. Hats off to Paul. Ravel Morrison, on the other hand, still at Precision FC. And at the end of the day, I know that I don't know much what is taking place behind the scenes, but if Ravel Morrison was moving for a club, the news would have been in the media. So Ravel Morrison, You're one of the most technically gifted Jamaican players, and to me, you're the best in terms of ball control, ball retention, ball positions. Other attributes can be listed, but guess what? One person cannot bring a team to the World Cup. And you know this. One person does not play football. I mean, you played under Paul Hall and you represented Jamaica under Al Grimson, and you brought a level of control, passing range, and football in IQ that gives Jamaicans that believe that, oh yes, this man is a talisman. You already know that the midfield is an issue. So we understand, and you understand that Jamaica needs you. But the thing is about Ravel Morrison, just to add, he's a good passer off the ball. He breaks the line quite well. He knows how to slow down the game when needed, and he links the defense and the attack seamlessly. But all in all, Ravel Morrison is playing at a club. All in all, Ravel Morrison is playing at a club that doesn't gives us that belief. Not myself, but others the belief that you're not playing at one good club, so there's no way you can play for Jamaica. It is somewhat of a bias, but Ravel Morrison, it is for you to make a difference. I think the last time he played for a better club than in UAE was in 2023, I think, at DC United. And things happens and players move on. But once a man have the potential to be great, he can have that ability in wanting to represent and to play. But guess what? Your mindset is what matters as well. You have to change some of your, as what others would say, dirty ways. Now, same club, no call up. That is going to be a dilemma for the Jamaica men's national team, having coach Steve McLaren in place. Ravel Morrison get a chance to play. He looks all right, but the coach is not convinced. So I think, then again, Steve McLaren knows Ravel Morrison based on his time at Manchester United, I would assume. And the world knows Ravel Morrison. But the thing is, I am tired of reflecting on the history. I'm a United fan. I am a West Indies cricket fan. And I am a Jamaica men's national team's fan. So just imagine, only two, apart from Jamaica, is living off history. And all in one has not been playing convincing in the sporting world. History doesn't prove that you are good enough. Again, in present time. And Ravel Morrison, I guess this name or this weighs over your head. You have to make a difference and you have to match up to the expectations because no one is seeing you than just when you're playing for Jamaica. Technology has improved, so persons may get a little one tip and send it across, but I mean, what are you doing for yourselves? We can understand that our players are not the best in the midfield, like the Casey Palmer. The Maggie is no longer around. The Anderson is still young. But guess what? Apart from Tariq McGee, Casey Palmer plays in the championship. Kira Anderson plays in the championship. And these guys are trying. So the coaches have seen stuffs that may give them that belief to get them included. But Ravel Morrison, who is a player who is living off, I think, his name, or believe that, these guys are not working with me. You should understand that you're not bigger than the Jamaica football team. Am I agreeing that you should not be selected? No. But I want for you to get into that mindset that for me to get even more ratings and backings from the fans, I have to buy my way through. Not to say illegally, but I have to fight my way through to show that, all right, I want to move from Precision FC and look for other options because I want to play for the World Cup or in the World Cup. But if you're not doing that, then guess what? You will not be selected. So, I mean, the Reggae Boyz needs players like Ravel Morrison. And we as fans, we are praying that you play. But are you helping us as fans to believe? Let me show you a clip of myself with my friends. And then I will have something to say thereafter. All right, so look at that. Do you think that even though my friends or myself looks like we can play football, do you think a JPL team will just get up and pick us like that? Absolutely not. And it is the same thing Ravel Morrison have to understand. You can play football, but without putting yourself out there better than us in the scrimmage sense, then no one think that you're good enough. You believe, but you have to prove to the world. Now, let me just suggest a few things now. Where can Ravel Morrison go? The realistic options that are, I think, right now could at least even bring it from the bench. Then again, game time builds fitness, it builds confidence. You may even be a starter. You can look to play in League One or even in League Two. Short term deals, let's say with Charlton Athletic, Barnsley, Oxford. The two names before include, well, the three clubs includes players of your own national team. The Kyle Dixons, the John Russell, the Greg Lay. So, I mean, that would even make you feel a bit more comfortable playing in a team that one of or two of your teammates are a part of, and with better management of you as a player, with competition as well at a higher level. Then, if you do perform consistently and stay sharp, then you could earn a long term goal playing for one of those clubs. And there's a no doubt then that you would not be selected. If it is a case that you're not selected, then you know the Jamaican fans will raise riot. You could return to the MLS. I think you are familiar with it as well because I said you could return to it. And teams in the USL Championship like the Louisville City, the Tampa Bay Roadies are often picking up persons who are free agent. I don't think you're going to be a free agent because you're on a contract with Precision FC. But, I mean, get some match fitness in a system, in a team that is playing football that the coaches them can see. And again, we can see, then we can defend you. Should you play in the Premier League? If you come and play in the Jamaica Premier League, I won't say you will dominate everything, but your levels should be above these guys. And guess what? Some of our JPL players have been selected to play in the Jamaica men's national team. One of the main names right now is Warner Brown, and he has been performing, but he needs more exposure and more experience. So, Ravel Morrison, come on. It is for you to make a difference. I am even giving you Turkey as an option, Greece, or the Middle East. There's a lot of divisions out there. And I mean, you can even look to Saudi Arabia if it is money, if it is a bit more competition. You can at least go to a Saudi Arabia club, play against Al Nassr, play against Al Hilal. Come on, Ravel Morrison, you're joking about, man. And it's not a case to be disrespectful, but people, I mean, Ravel Morrison, he has to step up. He has to convince those who are in authority because no one is bigger than the federation. And as much as I don't believe in them, we have to do our part. People, Premier 7 is on the road of 3K. And if I wasn't doing the job, you guys would not be subscribing. I know I have 2,185 subscribers. It is because of the hard work. Ravel Morrison, this is a prime example. So, I mean, time is running out. Find a better club before September closes because even though I and others want for you to play for Jamaica, you may miss out. So people, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You all take care until we meet again.